Okay, we'll start from the very basics carefully. Let's understand the agenda for today's class, like what is what and why, how we need to proceed for data engineering. We'll start from the scratch. Please confirm, friends, which version of SQL Server installed in your computer. Let me know, please, because from tomorrow we are going straight into the practice from basics of Azure data engineering. From the basics, we are going to step into the practice from second half of tomorrow's class. So I need your support. Hope you have the prerequisites with you. Please let me know, friends, like which version of SQL Server installed in your computer. Please let me know. 2017 or 19, 22, which version it is. Please let me know. I'll wait.
I have 22 words.
Perfect. Others, please, friends, please. Others, I'll wait, please.
19.
Chandra, I didn't understand, Chandra. Which one? Which version it is?
17.
Fine. Sudhir, which version, Sudhir? Please confirm, please. Yep.
2017.
Perfect, perfect. Yep. Others, please. Others, please.
20.
I'll wait.
I have 22.
I have 2019.
2019. Fine. No problem. Yep. Got it. Chandra is 2022 or 2020? Which one? Which version it is?
22.
Chandra.
22. 2020.
Perfect. And Rishidhar, I think you are from our SQL classes, right? Rishidhar, you're already there, right? Yeah.
Yes,
There.
sir.
Perfect. Yep. And Uruj, you are from our SQL classes, right? Uruj Banu. Yes. Please confirm. Uruj Banu. Yep.
I have a SQL 22.
Fine, Advin. Fine. Thank you. Yep. Fine. Others, please. Which version of SQL Server you have installed in your computer? Please let me know. Please. I'll wait. Others, please. Which version of SQL Server installed in your computer? Please let me know. Others, please. I'll wait. Fine. Let's get started, friends. Let's understand slowly, step by step. Vishnu, Akira, Parasaramu, Uruz, kindly confirm which version of SQL Server installed in your computers. The part of prerequisite for our course, please.
Sir, I have 2017.
Sure, sister, sure. Got it. Fine then. Yep, got it.
So, I'm actually new here. I haven't installed anything yet. Would you like to recommend anything, 17 or 18?
Oh, wait. There is nothing called 18 actually. We have 17 and 20 and 22. Like one thing, madam, are you aware of MS SQL concepts? Let me know. Are you aware of the concepts?
Yes.
Then fine. Then go for the latest one, madam. 2022 or 2019 is also okay. That's fine.
Sure. Thank you.
Fine, madam. Yep. Thank you. It has been responsive. Let's understand slowly, step by step. Let's understand what is data engineering, why we need to go for it, and based on the version of SQL Server you installed in your computers already, I shall provide you one revision notes and sample data, revision queries and sample databases for practice. Okay, along with the class notes today. Please install that sample database, practice the queries so that we are ready for our actual technical classes from tomorrow. Let's get started slowly, step by step. Let's understand what is engineering, what we are going to learn in our classes from tomorrow, slowly, step by step. Let's get started now. I assume we're all very new to our subject. Let's get started from scratch, right from the basics. And this is Sai Fanindra from SQL School. I assure you complete practice-oriented, cautious learning process. I know you are serious, cautious with your course. Let's learn it together slowly, step by step. And daily class notes to be provided in advance. Weekly notes will be provided in advance, usually Friday evening or Saturday, you get the complete documents for the next week classes so that you take print copies of them, get them ready, so that we are good to proceed with our actual assignments and daily notes and examples and all. Our short introduction today for next 20 minutes, it's all about data engineering. Let's understand the black box, what, why, how. Let's get started, please. And Edwin, I have seen your message, brother, regarding your doctor appointment in next 1.5 hours. We are going to meet for about 20 minutes technically today. After 20 minutes, we'll go for technical doubts, non-technical questions, if any, one-to-one. Okay. Edwin, EU. Hope you are with me, sir. Hope you can hear me. Please check your mic, please. Please check your mic. Edwin, hope you can hear me. Please check your mic.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Fine, sir. Let's get started, friends. Let's understand what this data engineering is about. To understand what is data engineering, we need to have some information about types of databases first. Let's start from the root carefully. Let's start from the very basics of what is a data engineering environment first. Let's start from the scratch carefully. Give me about 15 to 20 minutes to get the complete information about data engineering. Yes, the prerequisites anyway, SQL database, Microsoft SQL database, the prerequisite to start our classes technically with examples from tomorrow. We'll go slowly step by step, but let's understand what, why, and how. There are two types of databases, basic level databases: OLTP databases, data warehouse databases. OLTP databases that used to store live real-time data, like live online banking, live stock market operations, anything live, like our live class today. Anything live, we have OLTP environment, and SQL developers will take care of this OLTP database design. SQL developer job role. The birthplace of data is the OLTP databases. The input for this OLTP databases is from apps, desktop apps, mobile apps, or it can be from IoT, Internet of Things, IoT devices. We have examples lined up for all these activities practically in our classes. And today's live data would be tomorrow's history. Where do we store it? In our godown called data warehouse. To store old historical data, inactive data, like old temperature data, old stock market data, anything old, data warehouse. This is our actual course. So we need to bring data from OLTP, slowly, carefully load it into a data warehouse. So the green portion is our actual data engineering course. Extract, okay, extract from various sources, database and non-database sources, structured and unstructured sources. Do something called ETL, extract, transform, load. We extract, gather data from various sources, transform, shape it carefully, format it in a meaningful way, and then finally load it into data warehouse. From data warehouse, we as data engineers, we are responsible to provide the required secured connections and optimized data models. We say data model to OLAP databases, a separate type of database, online analytical processing database, data mining and reporting. So our course is all about these green items. Everything green, our actual course. Now to make it simple, in ETL we have two ways, okay? Open source, Microsoft. Open source, ETL, Microsoft ETL. And the gelling agent in between them, our course, complete items. Open source ETL, Microsoft ETL, and the gelling agent. Again, data warehouse, open source, Microsoft, and the gelling agent in between, integration components in between. These red item tick marks our actual course. The red item tick marks our actual course. Bit lengthy. But remember, it's all about extract data from left, format it, shape it, load it to the big data center in the middle. From there, give it to reporting, analytics, etc. This is our actual course. Again, friends, I repeat again, friends. Open source ETL, Microsoft ETL, open source data warehouse, Microsoft data warehouse. To make it in a simple way, this is an actual overview of a 1 minute overview of our entire course from tomorrow. Now, what are those open source ETL? What are the Microsoft ETL? What are the open source warehouse, Microsoft warehouse? We need to step into it slowly one by one now. Please, are we clear so far? Let me know, please. I'll wait. Are we clear so far? Let me know, please. Everyone, please. I'll wait.
Yes.
Please.
Yes.
Yes.
Perfect.
Yes.
Thank you to the attendees who have been responsive. This is an interactive course. Please make sure, friends, we respond more so that we can have more and more activities anyway. Let's get started now. Thank you, attendees who have been responsive. Really appreciate. Let's continue now. What I said, open source ETL, Microsoft ETL. Okay. Open source warehouse, Microsoft warehouse. Now the question, why we are having so many options? Integration. Few customers, maybe Microsoft vendors or Microsoft partners or Microsoft clients, they prefer Microsoft ETL, Microsoft warehouse because they get discounts from Microsoft regarding their licensing and pricing options. Practically, in the practical world, there are few companies, few project implementations who love open source for cheaper, scalable, easier support. So let's understand slowly what are those items now. Simple and straight. Back to our screen here. Okay, here it is. We are into box number 5, I said, right? Now, in box number 5, we have, friends, I assume we're all very, very new, okay? Good to write your observation notes if possible, please. Data engineering involves ETL, data warehousing, okay? These two are the major technologies or main governing bodies. Next, from here, Microsoft ETL called Data Factory and Synapse, okay? Both are Microsoft, remember. Open source ETL, Databricks, remember. Databricks.com is a separate San Francisco based, US based company, separate company, Databricks.com. They are known for every AI tool that we have been, using or seeing in our mobile apps and websites. 90% of the AI tools we hear are actually based or sourced from Databricks company, San Francisco based company, separate company. So we have Azure Databricks, AWS Databricks, Google Cloud GCP Databricks. 3 flavors are there for it. in addition to its own open source workspace. I repeat again, Microsoft ETL and Microsoft ETL come warehouse Synapse. Databricks is open source ETL. Then what is this data lake? Lake is a storage area. Lake, it's a storage. Usual lake store water. Here we store data. Lakes have some ripple effect and waves. Here also, trust me, here also we are going to learn the similar activities. We have something called egress, ingress, E to E latency, and few other important technical items in data lake. Azure data lake. And I was telling few moments back, real-time data, live temperature data. I said we have an example that is for IoT, Internet of Things, part of our classes. This again for live data ingestion. Big data mainly refers to warehouse. Mainly refer to warehouse. Now to make it simple and straight, okay, I'll just put this way. Azure data engineer, a prominent job role to design data warehouse databases. In this process, we need to use ETL tools. Stands for, I'll provide you all this information in the email anyway. Extract, transform, and load data from any source to any destination. Preferably here it is data warehouse. Now implementation. Open source ETL technologies. In general, open source ETL technologies include number 1, Databricks. Number 2, Snowpark. Snowflake plus PySpark is equal to Snowflake, few months old technology. Snowpark. Open source again, remember, open source. Next, open source data warehouse technologies. Number 1, sorry for the type, I'll mail you all these notes anyway, we need it. Spark databases, okay? Remember, Spark databases are the open source. Snowflake is another open source data warehouse or compute activities. We call them as Snowflake compute. The terminology. Next, we have Microsoft ETL technologies. Number 1 or number 3 in sequence. Number 1 in sequence. Azure Data Factory ADF. Number 2, Azure Synapse Analytics. Now, same way we have, and one more thing, we have something called number 3, Azure Databricks. Okay, see, Databricks variant in Microsoft called Azure Databricks, remember. And here we have something else called PySpark. In Azure Databricks, we'll use Databricks interface, PySpark components. That's the main beauty here. It's like a thali, it's like a thali. Multiple components, simply say in international language, like a buffet. It's like a buffet. Databricks is one main course item. PySpark is another main course item. And we have a platter here. Something like that. Let's make it to the point slowly. Same way we have Microsoft Data Warehouse. Okay, Microsoft Data Warehouse technologies. Number 1, Synapse, something called dedicated SQL pool. which is actually backed by Synapse. Number 2, we have something called serverless pool. Now, in our classes, we need to take complete Microsoft ETL, complete Microsoft data warehouse undoubtedly, and complete open source, and this Databricks flavor, PySpark flavor integrated here. So this is our actual course. Next, how our examples will be. Remember, it will be in meaningful way, slowly, step by step. I repeat again, friends, we have Microsoft ETL, Microsoft warehouse, open source data warehouse, open source ETL. Open source ETL has their own nice meaningful place in Microsoft ETL called Azure Databricks. We'll do it slowly, step by step. So how our classes will be, let's do it slowly now. Yes, you're aware of SQL concepts, Microsoft SQL, okay? Please, let's be specific. No, Sai, I'm aware of Oracle. Happy, you're aware of Oracle? Please revise Microsoft SQL. Revise it first, please. Revise it. Then get the differences between Oracle and Microsoft. You're already aware of Microsoft or Sybase or Postgres or Informix or some other kind of SQL like MySQL, whatever. Revise the things. Same things in Microsoft SQL. Revise them. For example, we have something called merge here. In other database technologies, merge is a bit different. Normal form implementations are a bit different. Window function syntax is a bit different. We need Microsoft SQL here. We are into Microsoft technology. Why to compromise? Revise them. Learn on your own or revise on your own. Or if someone is very new to SQL, please contact us. Get our 400 plus queries, lengthy 3 weeks curriculum on SQL, MS SQL. Then step into data engineering to start from the scratch. From tomorrow, we are going to start right from fundamentals to SQL database. So tomorrow, second half, we are going to configure Azure SQL Server. Why? Without Azure SQL Server, we cannot start our classes. But to access Azure SQL Server, yes, we need to make use of the prerequisites. So let's be specific, revise Microsoft SQL concepts, and thank you attendees for given your names. Starting of the class today, I'll provide you the required sample databases, sample queries. You install the sample database, revise those sample queries because you are already aware of the things, right? Revise them. Use me for your doubts. Then we are happily proceeding. Others, choice is yours. Maybe you can contact us for your SQL course, and then later you go for Azure or revise on your own or through your own trusted sources. Revise SQL, then opt for data engineering in the next batch if you can. Let's get started now. Let's get started with our course details. We'll go for questions in another 3 to 4 minutes. Coming to our course details, yes, things are a bit vast because my main concentrated area here in our entire course project work for our resume. For example, I attend one interview. I am the participant. I attend an interview. The first question we see in the interview in general, what is your project? Explain your project, right? In general, explain your project, or what are the details of your project? What is your current job role? What is your previous job role? What kind of requirements you get from the client? What kind of ETL technology you have been implementing? How do you integrate data factory with Databricks? Databricks with data factory, both are different. The two-way communication between the ETL, Microsoft, non-Microsoft are different. So we are going to learn module by module. Entire 7 weeks course is into 3 modules. We'll take data factory, synapse, analytics module first. Slowly, step by step, we'll do from the scratch, from the basics carefully. So in your computer, make sure you have, of course, Windows 8 or higher, so that you already have SQL Server with you. Make sure you have 2017 or higher SQL Server. 2019 or 22 is really good, but 2017 minimum. Because we need to configure Azure SQL servers to host OLTP and data warehouses. Understand slowly, step by step, from scratch. But we need to have the practice orientation items with documentation for every example. You'll be receiving the complete notes in advance. You'll take a print copy of the notes and get the things ready. Friends, I assume we're all very, very new to Azure. I also trust you. You'll practice on time. Please make sure we do on-time practice throughout the course. Complete notes, sample databases, and task items to be provided to you. Further, complete handouts, print documents will be sent to you. Something like this one. See, these are all the print documents actually. Simple, straightforward, easy to follow activities. I respect your time. I know we're all awkward with our job. So we'll make it straight, simple, to the point. We practice on time. If not every day, at least by weekend, you please complete all your practice and submit your assignments. And first module is all about data factory, synapse. Second module is all about storage and stream analytics. Third module is all about Spark, open source, I said, right? Open source Spark and Hive, Metastore, few Hadoop concepts, big data activities, Python, etc. Python, part of our classes from scratch. Whatever is needed for ETL and data warehouse in Python, we shall be taking it anyway. That part I'll do. Detailed notes, sorry, here it is. Detailed notes, step-by-step activities, I'll provide you anyway. The Word documents for the every activity. For example, like next week we are doing storage, you have these prints ready with you, something like this. My kind request, we do on-time practice. Next, over to you now. Let's go for questions, clarifications, if any. And just to get some idea, let me just put everything in a single screen. Here it is, the end-to-end implementation. You'll be receiving number 1, detailed course curriculum. Number 2, you'll be receiving, the attendees already have SQL Server with you, and who have informed me earlier starting of the class today. You'll be receiving sample databases so that you can start your revision or practice activities from today itself. Hope you'll help me, and let's learn it slowly together. We'll start our classes from tomorrow, sharp 7 p.m. I need to provide you the email with all the details anyway. I'll do it in the meantime. Any questions, please let me know. In the meantime, please tell me, friends, how many hours you can practice per day? Everyone, please. Minimum 1 hour, everyone, please. I'll wait. Minimum 1 hour, everyone, please. Please, I'll wait. Minimum 1 hour, everyone, please.
Yes.
Yes, I can do.
Perfect, perfect. Others, please. I'll wait. Others, please.
I have a question. I have a set
Yes,
of
sir.
Sure, will do. Minimum 1 hour, okay? Everyone, please help me. We have a lot to learn here, actually. A lot to learn. We'll just slowly, step by step.
I have several questions. Can I ask you now or I need to wait?
Yeah, we'll stop for today. Let's go for questions now one by one. Yes, proceed, brother. Let's go for questions now, friends, one by one, please. Tell me.
Question.